everyone, so I'm Alice and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the Summer Palace, which is a palace I've been building on my streams. It's the same handle as on YouTube, Alice's Sims. We've been building it on my Twitch streams. It's been really fun. So today I'm going to be giving you a tour. So I'm going to be making this one available to the public, so you can download this if you'd like. I will have a CC list in the description of this video with all the links into my Patreon that you'll need. This will also be on my gallery as well. I will also link my gallery ID in the video. So this palace is inspired by the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg. I've kind of changed it to be the Summer Palace. So it's the summer residence of the royal family of Simstanstasia, who are the royal family in my royal series I have on Instagram. This is kind of me just starting off my YouTube. I know I've uploaded some streams, but I'd like to make proper videos. I have a chapter 1 recap video that I have already written the script to and that I will start filming very soon. So you can kind of see the gardens already. So we're going to start off with the first floor. I'll quickly give you a quick overview of the floor plan as well. So this is the second floor. This is the first floor. So this is the ground floor. And then this is the basement. So this is technically the ground floor, but I've kind of made it as a basement for the staff and all the royal kitchens and also the royal pool, as this is a summer palace. So what we will do is we will jump in. Okay. So this is the foyer of the ground floor. So this is the entrance to the summer palace. This is where the family will enter through. I've been a bit adventurous with the staircase. I kind of did a very 4 different stairs, just because I knew I wanted the back to be here, and I was like, if I have the stairs facing this way, that will block the back. And then also, I wanted these rooms this way to be accessible and the other way to be accessible too. So this build would not be possible without all the amazing custom content creators. Again, though, I've got links to not everything, but most things, most creators on the CC list that I have collated. Been very busy collating it. There's no direct download links though, as I do not have permission to freely distribute people's CC, as they worked really hard to create it. So these are the ground and first floor foyer. I'm gonna try stay in this view and see how we go. So we have a hallway here. So if I'm right, this is the main drawing room of the summer palace. I mean, I don't know why I've done this. There's no special ceilings on anything, but so this is a green theme. In general, the palace is very green, pink, and red themed. Mainly because if you've seen the main palace tour, which is a stream, it's a very long stream, re-upload of a stream on my YouTube channel. It's my first video, I believe. That's very dark blue, which is the kingdom colours. So I wanted to do something a lot different for the summer palace, as this is their vacation home. So this portrait here is from the Crown Princess at the time. So Crown Princess Eleanor and her father, King Philip, on her wedding day to, at the time, Lord William. She's now the Queen and he's now the Prince Consort, and he's now passed away. So that's what that is from their wedding day. I thought it fit nicely because it's all green. This won't be available in the download as it is my own recolor. Okay, so then we'll go back through, we'll go into this door because I think, yeah, so this is a small little hallway that will take us downstairs. We're not going downstairs right now, but going into the family dining room. So I went for a pink theme in here. Again, I built like the majority, like pretty much all the palettes on the stream. It's taken me a few months now. I think, if I'm not wrong, the total cost of the palace is about 8.5 million simoleons. So it's very expensive, so please do keep that in mind if you decide you want to download it. Okay, so this is a mini drawing room area. Again, going with the pink theme. Go out there. Actually, that's okay. Then this way we have another drawing room. This is more like a slight music room. The only reason I'm saying slight music room is because we have a massive music room that I'm about to show you that I love. This one, the green one? Yeah, this is the drawing room. I get so confused because there's so many rooms in this palace. So yeah, so this takes us back out to the grand foyer. Speed that up a little bit. Yeah, so this is the music room. I love this room. I did change the wallpaper from what I had originally, if you did watch me build this on stream, because I didn't like it and it was really plain, but I like this because of the gold on the top and it's green and it looks curtained, which I love. Yeah, this is a really nice room, and this is just it from the other angle. So you've got some plants there. It's a very nice room. I love this room. Pretty sure, did I not do that? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to make sure these are both the same height before I make this public. There are some little tweaks I have to make still before I do make this public. Yeah, so this, oh, I love this room. This is the throne room. So these are portraits of Queen Eleanor and Prince Consort William. Another two of them. Yeah, so this is the main throne room. This is the crest of Sims Stanstasia, which is my country, my kingdom in The Sims 4. Then we have King Philip and his ex-wife, because I got divorced in my story. You'll have spoiler warning for that. I will be dropping little spoilers and I'm so sorry, but I can't not. So yeah, so they got divorced in the story at the end of chapter 1. He's not alive anymore, she still is, so she's now the Dowager Queen, the Queen Mother. Yeah, so these are the thrones. This isn't my recolored throne as well, so as long as you download this, you'll have this throne as it is, because I have a recolored one for Eleanor and William. And then this room is, yeah, so this is a little bathroom, because I have a real bad habit where I never put one on the ground floor, and then because it's The Sims and it's a big palace, they all take forever to get to toilet. Because it takes them forever to get somewhere. Anyway, so this is the breakfast room, the family breakfast room. I went with a blue and gold and white theme for this. I like this room a lot, actually. Get it from this angle too. Yeah, so this is the breakfast room. then you got the hallway again. I think this was, yeah, so this was the music room. I get lost in my palaces, guys. That was that room. Oh yeah, so they're both the music room, that's fine. Then that's the throne room. Okay, good. I think we're done with the ground floor, I want to say. Let's hop out quickly, just make sure we're all done with it. I do have my reshade on as well, so that's why it's looking so, let's sit with it off, but I always have reshade on. It is Mirror Rays preset if you are interested. If you wanted it for yourself, reshade's amazing. I could not recommend it more. Okay, so we next have the first floor. So I will start off with this room on the end because it's just the closest. So we have another drawing room. I do so many drawing rooms for my palaces just because I always do story posts, and I find it's just so useful to have a lot of drawing rooms and sitting areas to like have all the characters chatting in, just so it's a different scenery, because now I have a lot of drawing rooms with the 2 palaces I now have that are completed. So we have a lot more options now, so that's why I have so many drawing rooms. Also, when you do a palace this big, you kind of run out of ideas for rooms, so I find it a lot easier to just whack in another drawing room. I've done about, I don't even want to know how many drawing rooms I've made now, but it's a lot, I know that. Right, yeah, so this is this drawing room. These are some really nice portraits. I found them very recently, and that was actually the actual British royal family. You've got Queen Victoria there. I'm pretty sure that's George V and Mary of Teck, I want to say. I'm slowly learning my British royal family history, so please bear with me if I don't know something. Oh, right. So this is a beautiful room. I love this room. So this is the banquet hall room. So although this is their summer residence, I can imagine they may host some official events here. So this is basically the room where they can host dinners and breakfast with like maybe visiting royal families or official state visits or something. And this is if they don't want to use the main palace as well, because the main palace is dining hall, banquet hall, that's what I meant. There's technically 2 of them in the main palace, although one of them doesn't actually fit in the main palace because it's a 64 by 64 lot on its own. That's the one I used for my coronation banquet. So if you go on to my Instagram, which is also linked in the description, you'll be able to see the coronation, which was really fun. So I had a lot of fun doing that, and it's all really pretty. If you like pretty royal pictures, yeah, I'd follow my Instagram. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so I've got some fake cakes. I think these are like around the world symbols or something. I got these from some nice portraits, a little bar. This is Felix Andre. I think it's from the Paris pack, I want to say. Then we have a little tea room in here, again sticking with the pink theme. I can imagine doing scenes in here again. For me, it's a lot of like, can I imagine doing scenes in here? Because I love my story and it's so fun to do. Also, you've got a nice view of the outside. So this is, I've placed it on the, I want to say second 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg. It's the one that is near the, I forgot what it's called in game, but it's, I think near the Chalet Gardens. It's the 64 by 64 lot in that vicinity, not the other one, because the other 64 by 64 lot is where the main palace is. Yeah, so we've done that room. So we'll head to the other side now. I'll take you around this way just so you can like kind of look at the decorations. I think this room, I want to say it's the office. Yeah, it's the office. So this is probably like the only, actually no, and the room in there. this room as well. These are probably the only blue rooms in the palace, sticking with the kingdom colours, because this is the Queen's office. So Queen Eleanor, this is her office in the Summer Palace. So she will do her business in here, sign all her letters, her correspondence, have meetings and such. I really like this office. It's really nice. I added some green because I thought it went with the carpet too. I've tried playing around with more colours in this palace. Then this. So on my stream, we didn't know what to do with this room, so we made it the Queen's nap room. This is just like a fun thing you can kind of do if you've got extra rooms. And because it's conjoined onto her office, I was like, why don't we make it Eleanor's nap room, guys? So we got a bed in here. Also, they have a dog, Archie. He needs to come back. I haven't shown him in a while, but he's got a little dog bed here. His toys are up here. I just thought it was a really cute personal touch. Got a little mirror in here so he can admire himself because he's a corgi and he's really cute. Yeah, so you don't have to keep this as a nap room if you don't want it. It's a bit weird, but I went with a nap room. So that's that room. So then next we have, yes, we have another drawing room. I really like this drawing room. It's green theme. So green is my personal favourite colour. I think that's why I enjoyed making this palace so much, because I love the colour green. So it was very up my alley. I never used to like blue, but since I started my account and my save and everything, I really like royal blue. Now it's probably one of my favourite colours. I mean, you kind of have to if you stick like your Sims in it all the time and like everything, like your entire branding essentially is dark blue. So yeah, I don't know why I went with dark blue, to be honest, when I didn't used to like it. Also, you've got a really nice view of the gardens outside this window. I never even really realised. Let's keep going forward. Yeah, you've got a nice view of the gazebo. Okay. So I think that's that floor. I think there's a lot less rooms than... Oh, I'm giving spoilers. There's a lot less rooms than in the main palace. So this one's a lot more homey. I say homey, it's still very grand. I can imagine living here, but it's a lot more homey than their main palace, which is very formal, as it's the official home of the monarch. So yeah, this is the top floor. So this is the... Yeah, there was a... I was like, is there a painting there? There is. So this is the top floor with all of their bedrooms. I need to recolor more the paintings in this size, because we did have that one downstairs and I'm just realizing that now. So yeah, so this is where all the family bedrooms are. So we've got some windows across here. Also, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe me building the shell for this palace is the last video I uploaded, or maybe the one before that. I've only got 3 videos currently as of now, as of filming, and they're all re-uploaded streams, and I know I re-uploaded me building the shell to the Summer Palace. So if you did want to watch that, I do want to try get more speed builds on here because I build so much now. I do want to try get speed builds as well uploaded. I want to do more YouTube videos. I really want to. I think it's going to be really fun. So please do subscribe if you want to. I know a lot of you have been, and I feel really bad because I've had like no videos. I kind of like dropped a couple, then I dipped, and I feel really bad about that. But yeah, I've now got all the equipment I need, so I'm all ready to go. So yeah, this is from Princess Leonor's christening. So she's the heir to the throne. At the time, obviously, the king was still alive, so she was second in line at that point, but she's now first in line. Now her mother is the queen, so she's the crown princess. Right, so I'm trying to think what we can start with. We will start with the bathroom, because why not? Okay, this is a bathroom. It's a very beautiful bathroom. I'm pretty sure, so this is like the family bathroom, because I don't think many of the bedrooms have en-suites in this palace. In the main one, like every bedroom has an ensuite basically, or like every family bedroom does. Got a bathtub there. It's in 2 separate rooms, which I do like. I think that's quite fun. Okay, so that's that room. Yeah, so the only room that has an ensuite, I think, is the monarch's suite. Oh yeah, so we've got a really, really skinny hallway here. It's mainly because I didn't have room to make it any bigger because of the size of the rooms I wanted. Is that clipping the wall? I think that's clipping. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. Oh, this is a fun angle. Sorry guys, I get really distracted. Anyway, so yeah, this is a very skinny hallway. I can't make it any bigger. You guys can like, you guys can change it how you wish, but all I ask is you just don't take credit for the build as your own, because it did take me a long time to do. By all means tag me in whatever you use it for. I'd love to see it, but yeah, please don't take credit for the build, because as I said, it's taken me a long time and the design is my own from my own brain. Obviously it's inspired by the Winter Palace, but that's a very loose inspiration. Especially the interior is just my own thing completely. So yeah, this is a bedroom. I don't know if anyone is currently using this. My reshade's having a lot of fun right now. I need to stop doing. I'm gonna just jump out that angle because it's not really working. Okay, yeah, so this room here, this is Princess Helena's bedroom. So she is the Princess Royal. This is her here. Take reshade off so you can see her a bit better. So this is her quarters. She's currently living here. Despite being a summer residence, she's just moved out of the main palace, so this is her main residence, and the family will join her throughout the summer because she didn't really want to live in the main palace anymore. This is a story thing. She had her reasons. You can read my story if you're interested. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've done that room. What? It's always so skinny, it's so hard to I think this is, yeah, so this is the royal nursery. Gosh, let me just hop back in. So I don't think I'm very good at nurseries, but I think it does the job. It does the job. Yeah. There's not really much to say about this. You've got some toddler beds, you've got a crib. This doesn't work as a crib unless you've got, I don't have like a baby crib mod. I know people do, so I don't know if that might be compatible if you do have that bassinet crib thing. Although I am excited for the better babies because I'm hoping we'll actually get things like this in game and it will actually be like properly usable, because currently it's not, which is really annoying. Okay, so yeah, this will be used by the new baby as the queen is currently pregnant as of now. Okay, and this room here. This is another bedroom. I love this room. I love it so much. I love purple. Purple and pink. I mean, I don't really like a hot pink too much, but like a baby pink, I love. Like that colour, I love that. I think this goes nice with the purple. It's a nice room, and I like the green again. I love green. again, you've got nice views of the gardens from like most of the bedrooms, which is quite nice. So I think that's that for this very small hallway. Oh yeah, you can also access Helena's room from the front. Right, so this is the Monarch suite. I think I need a bit better lighting in here. It's really dark, even with reshade on. I went for like a light purple theme and like a purple theme. Just because that other room's so like blue, dark blue. But yeah, I feel like purple is Eleanor's favourite colour. So I felt like she should at least have a room in her favourite colour in at least one of the residences they have. I'm going to be building more palaces, so if you like palace builds, stick around. A little desk there. Got a lot of sort of vanities and stuff. Got a little table, fireplaces. Yeah, it's just really nice. Oh yeah, you've got to pick. This was like right from the beginning of my account, but this is Eleanor and Helena. That's why it's not as good quality as my new pictures, because it's so old. I may go back and re-edit it though, just so it looks a lot sharper and nicer. I'm doing that now. I'm re-editing some past pictures. Right, let me head back down, forward. So they've got an ensuite. It's quite a boring bathroom, to be honest, but it does the job. Got a shower. I put in a bath mat because I was like, that's fun. This was one of the last rooms I did. I think I'd kind of like lost my sanity at this point. When you do too many real rooms, you see too much gold. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So yeah, so this is a very mini hallway. It's a nice one though. I like the turquoise I did. So this is sort of like a dining room for like the family, if they want to kind of, I guess, get away. This is like a second dining room. Yeah, not really much to say. It's just a nice dining room, and that joins on to a sitting room. So this is more like the Queen's sitting room in this palace, as it's not joined onto the quarters. I wanted it to be, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it that it would make sense and I wouldn't have to sacrifice too much space in their bedroom. So it is the Queen's sitting room. And I suppose this is also the Queen's and Prince Consort's kind of extra dining room. Yeah, so this is like part of the Queen's quarters. Then, yeah, so we have another room here. And there's about 2 more so this bedroom, then I think there's another one. Unless I'm wrong. This is very red and yellow. I wanted to make this one very portraity, if that's even a word. We've got a lot. I can imagine this being the Dowager Queen, the Queen Mother, Caroline's room. That's kind of why I put a little portrait. This again, I don't actually know. I'll try fix it in editing, but I don't like how yellow it is. I know it goes with the room, but it's just, with my reshade on, that's just kind of atrocious. You can't really see anything. This was from when they renewed their vows after the girls were born. So that's young Eleanor and young Helena. I will be filming and releasing my recap as soon as I can for chapter 1 if you are curious. There's a lot of story posts to read, so I completely understand if it's overwhelming. So I will try and attempt to do that very soon. So this is the final bedroom. it's a very nice one actually. I did this sofa here. It's not quite royal, but it felt more casual because again, it's a more casual kind of home. Also, I think I saw like an old interview or like old pictures of Prince Charles when he was younger with like Diana, William and Harry, and they were in some sort of palace or something, but they had a sofa that was kind of like this, and I was like, ooh, that's different, that could be fun, because I always just use like the same sort of gold seating, so it'll be, I just tried to do more variety. Also, I like this room because I put a mirror behind the bed, which is nice. So I think that's all the bedrooms. Just make sure this is the entire top floor. As you can see, how many bedrooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bedrooms plus a nursery. 1, 2. There's 3 bathrooms in total. Actually 4, including the staff ones that we'll see soon. 1, 2, 3. 6. Yeah, there's about 6 drawing rooms, what we call them then, but one is the Queen's. I'm not including the music room because it's not a drawing room. There's no sofas in there. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 dining spaces, so you've got enough room. You've got a big royal family, you know, there's plenty of room. So we'll now do so this is on a short wall height, so I don't really build much on a short wall height, so this is just like the foyer. This is the royal kitchen. I think when you download this, I'm not gonna lie, I think some things will disappear. I don't know where I got this from, but I feel like I don't know if it's by Felix. If something is not by Felix Andre and it's like kitchenware, I don't know where I got it, unfortunately. But again, it's all in the CC list, so I know these ovens aren't for sure, and I don't know where I got them from. So things like that, you're gonna have to either replace yourself or try and find it, unfortunately. I did try my best, but as you can tell, I used a lot of CC in this build. So this is the pool. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it because I wanted it to look like a royal pool, not just like a regular pool. So I used Felix Andre's Grove pack quite a bit. I used the side columns. I used a fun wallpaper. I don't know. I think it works. I don't know how, but I think it works. If you don't like it, you can completely redo it. I don't mind, but I quite like it. So that's the pool. Okay, so this is the entrance to all the staff rooms. So for the staff rooms, I have just used mainly in-game stuff because they're not royal, they don't need any fancy CC. They just work for the royals. So yeah, this is like, the reason this is quite done up is because the royal family can still use this, as that's their pool, so they can still hang around in here. Also, like the senior members of staff, they're a bit more well looked after. I say well looked after, they all look after their staff, but they have a bit more status, so they can kind of have access to nicer things. Yeah, so I used the high school years pack for the staff bathrooms, as you can see in the sinks and the flooring and the walls and the toilets. So it's a very basic toilets, but I was like, oh, I think it works. That's it all other than the staff rooms, so we will look at that. Okay, so we'll go to the gardens after the staff rooms. So they're all pretty much the same. I'm not going to lie. I just did the same things in different layouts. You may not want to see it all, but I'll just give you a random sampling of them. I guess the only different ones are the ones on the end because they have windows. Yeah, I mean, this person got quite lucky in their room, like, oh, that's baggy. Also, I know that you can't really get this many staff in The Sims 4. I am aware of that, but a girl can dream. It just makes sense to me as it's a full palace. So that is the interiors. Worth me saying, these stairs are fake, so your Sims will actually enter from the back, I think. I did these because they're kind of like driveways for cars and carriages. I think it adds a bit more to it. So we'll now look at the gardens. I don't really like the shadow that's cast over most of it, but that's fine. So we've got a flower garden here. So this might be mostly empty for you guys just because I think I mainly use CC flowers. And they mainly came from like lot CC packs I downloaded because I didn't like any of the in-game ones. So you may just have to do your own flower beds, and I'm sorry about that, but there's not really much I can do. I kind of did this sort of statue thing. I still don't really know. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. We can leave it. It's a vibe. I've got some like water going along there. That's technically a pool. Yeah, this is also technically a pool. So your Sims, not swims, might accidentally swim in here. Yeah, then you've got just like kind of like a statue walk. I quite like this feature in the middle. I think it's quite cool. Okay, so this is the good bit. I love this so much. This view is so nice. So I put a random bike there. I was like, they cycle around the grounds. It's summer, it's nice. So we've got a little picnic table. We have, yes, another fountain. This one came with the Courtyard Oasis kit, I think. I do also have all the packs that I used listed as well on the CC list. So I made this really lovely feature. I love this so much. And I can just imagine like having scenes from my story, like here. I just think it's so nice. Like imagine all the ladies gossiping. And down here we have like a dining room so they can eat outside if they want to, but it's sheltered so they don't get wet from the rain in case it rains. I don't know about you guys, but I'm British and it always rains in the summer, so that's kind of what I was thinking of when I did this. They're both sheltered, so that's nice for them. So yeah, I think that's everything. I'm going to quickly go over everything that I know of that I was not able to find in terms of for the CC list. So this gazebo, I think I downloaded it from somewhere, but I don't know. So I'd recommend, I was going through what could replace it that's already in game. And if you have the wedding pack, there's a nice pergola with like flowers. I have it in the main palace in my garden, if you were kind of wondering what that looks like. But you could always put that on top, and it does look quite nice actually. So that's an option. Another thing that we won't show is these hedges. I don't know where I got them from. I think some sort of CC lot. Someone's like CC folder that they made. Along with the tray files. These you will be able to get because I have the creator links. These are all the Gym 07. All of these. So these will be fine. It's just this. This will be fine because I think it's from the Grove pack by Felix Andre. These will be fine. Again, the flower beds I couldn't find. This is from the, I want to say the backdoor outdoor pack. It's not called that. Perfect Patio, that one. I think it's from that one. I don't know if you guys have that pack. I know it's quite a niche pack to have, but you can probably replace it with anything. I just did it to like kind of guard it in and add some more greenery. So these things here, they're also from the Courtyard Oasis kit, but I thought they looked really nice. So, but you can just replace it with any trail. These are just here to light it up in the dark. I tried a lot with the garden lighting at night. Wait, let me try to show it to you. As you can kind of see, I've lit up what I can. These are lit up. I really love how they look, though, like in the dark. This is it with reshade off if you don't use reshade. I lit up the fountains too. I did a bit here. Yeah, so that's it at night. The morning. Looks very grey with my reshade on at the back. I think it's because of where it is placed. It's very bright in the afternoon, I'll say that. I mean, it's a 64 by 64 lot, so you can place it where you want. I just placed it in Windenburg because that's like where the main palace is for me. All right, yeah, another thing that won't send will be my flags. So these are my recolored flags. So anything with like this logo on, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether they'll be replaced with a different item. I don't know whether it will be a different swatch. I don't know if it will just disappear. Same with the, what are they called? Also, these I am including in the CC list. I just was letting you know because they're not usable. They're literally just like a placement thing. Yeah, so for instance, I don't know whether if this will just turn into like the swatch it comes in. In that case, you may want to like change it because it doesn't quite go with the room, but yeah. I think that's it for the video then. So I hope you guys really enjoy this palace. Go nuts, it is yours. If you want to use it, obviously. It did take me a long time, so again, please don't take credit for the build or reshare it on the gallery as your own or anything. I just really appreciate that because it did take me a long time. And but yeah, feel free to renovate it all you want, change on the rooms to suit your own royal families, and do tag me if you use it if you want to, because I'd love to see what you do with the build. Okay guys, I'll probably end the video here. So yeah, so check the description for the CC list, Patreon. I think it'll just be a Patreon link, and then all the separate things will be on there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!